WordPress is the most commonly hacked CMS, followed by Joomla and Magento. Now, what makes WordPress that desirable is that the amount of websites that are based on WordPress is really high. And not a lot of people take security measures to secure their website. So today, we're going to learn how to enable two-factor authentication on your WordPress website. So now that you are on your WordPress website, the first thing I would want you to do is on the panel in the left hand side, you'll need to scroll down and go to settings. Once you've clicked settings, I would want you to click security. Now once you've done that, you have the option of enabling two-step authentication. Now I'll tell you why two-step authentication is crucial. It's essential for your WordPress website, is that it adds an extra layer of security. So even if I were to give you my login ID and password, without the second step, you won't be able to log in. That is how secure it is. So even if, say, someone notices your, say, the password manager you're using is compromised and your credentials get leaked out. So a two-factor authentication will ensure that your website can't be logged in without the second step. So now that I've enabled required two-step authentication, I'll show you how to set it up. So from your website, so from this panel, you can scroll all the way up to the profile. You can click that, and on the left panel, you have to click security. As you can see, you do get the option of two-step authentication here. You can click that and you now get two options. One is set up using an app and the second one is using an SMS. Now you can either choose an app. What this enables is you can have an app such as Google Authenticator to generate codes for you. The other is getting an SMS. Now I'd prefer using an app. This ensures that I have connectivity even in places where, say, I don't have cell reception. And it's just faster because you don't have to sit and wait for that SMS. So I'm going to set up using an app. Click that, click get started. Now what you can do now is on your smartphone, you will have to download the app. There are a couple of password managers that also allow you to set it up. 1Password, for example, allows you to set up two-factor authentication right in the manager, but I'm going to use Google Authenticator here. So I've installed the app on my smartphone already. So on the app, you can quickly click on the plus icon and click scan QR code. The app quickly launches the camera, and as you can see, the QR code on the screen, you need to scan that. And once it's scanned, it now shows me a 6-digit code in the app itself. I'm going to quickly input that code here. And now what that does is it binds it. Now, WordPress also offers you backup codes. Now, these backup codes is something you can, these are one-time use backup codes. So I'll have to blur this out, but you can basically write it down. Say if you don't have access to your smartphone or the Authenticator app is crashing for whatever reason, you can take a backup note of it, store it with you so that you can use them. Now these are one-time use only, so if you were to exhaust one, I would recommend you to strike it out so that it saves you the effort of doing it. Now WordPress recommends printing it out. You can also take a screenshot. For example, just do that, take a quick screenshot of it and back it up. You can also download the codes, print them or copy them. So I've downloaded it onto my computer. It's just easy. So once you've saved them, you can check the box which says I've printed or saved these codes and clicked all finish. And with this, two-factor authentication is set up for your website. So now that we have two-factor authentication set up, I'll just show you how it kicks in. So now that we have two-factor authentication set up, I've logged out of my WordPress account and I'm going to log back in and show you how it changes. So as you can see, the moment I log in, it asks me for a code generated by the Authenticator app, and that is where the Authenticator app that you've set up comes in. So I've used Google's Authenticator app for it. If you've used Authy, Microsoft's app, or any app for that matter, you'll need to go back to the app and copy the code from there. So it's generated a code for me, as you can see. So code, so I'll quickly input that code, hit continue. As you can see, I've been logged back into WordPress. Now without the code, you simply can't do it, and that's why you need to enable two-factor authentication.